morning, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name's Chantel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you exactly how I achieved this eye look. For those of you who don't know, I have started another series of looks using the I Heart Revolution Disney palette collection. Alright, so I have the whole collection, I believe, and I am going to be reviewing each and every palette and also creating an eye look with it. And this week I am doing the Little Mermaid. Right, so if you want to see exactly what I did to create this look, then please do keep watching. So as usual, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes using the Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eye Base in the colour medium. You guys, I've been using this eye base for a little while now, as you probably already know. And I just want to say that it is really good. It doesn't crease. It's easy to blend out. It's the perfect colour. If you haven't tried it, then please do check it out. I really do recommend this. But yeah, all products will be listed down in the description box as usual. Right, so going into the Little Mermaid palette, I'm going to start off by going into that red shade. And I start off with a light hand just so that I can kind of pencil out exactly where I want that red to go. And then once I've penciled it all out, I really do go in and pack it on. I really did want the red to stand out in this look. So yeah. Right, then going into that yellow colour, I then go right on the edge of that red and try and blend it out using the yellow. Because I'm of the darker skin tone, it didn't really show up, so I had to kind of pack it on. And in the process, I did lose some of that red, so I had to keep going backwards and forwards and making sure that I re-intensify the red. So yeah, so I just kept going backwards and forwards until I got the desired look that I was looking for. Right, then now going into that purple shade, I then put that just on the outer corners of my eyes, just the V's. And it actually wasn't as dark as I first thought. It didn't matter how much I put on, it just wouldn't deepen to the way that I wanted it to deepen to. So yeah, just bear that in mind, guys, that the colour in the palette doesn't always translate to be exactly the same on the eye. And I guess it's because I wasn't working with a white base. Right, then just to rectify it, I went in with that dark blue just to deepen the out corner, like I was saying before. This light blue does have a slight shimmer to it, but it didn't actually show up, so I was well happy with that. And it deepened it just the way I wanted it to. And the end result, it still did look very much purple, so yeah. And then I ended up bringing that purplish blue shade all the way in my crease because I just wanted to darken it a little bit, just to have that line. Right, then going in with the P. Louise blank canvas, I then did a cut crease. I actually cut it from the inner corner to where that purplish blue colour was. I wanted a real sharp and precise line, so I really did take my time carving it out. And yeah, I actually like working with the paints now. I think I've come to grips with it. So going in with that blue shimmer shade at the bottom of the palette, I then put that closest to the purplish blue on the outer corner. And it was really bright. I was expecting it to be just a little bit darker than what it was, but I really do like this colour. You guys, I was listening to music and a part of me really did forget that I was filming, so please forgive that. I then went into that like greenish dark shimmer shade, and I kind of just put the littlest amount over that blue because I just wanted to deepen it just a little bit, because I felt like coming from a dark corner of the dark bluish purple then going into such a bright colour, it didn't leave room for me to put the next colour down afterward. I have to say guys, with this palette it was really easy to work with and all the colours just seemed to blend so perfectly together. It was effortless. Yeah, some of the colours were not as bright as I really thought, and then some were overly bright, so you know, swings and roundabouts, but we got there in the end. Then as you can see me just going over the purple and all the other colours just to make sure that everything blends perfectly together. Then going into that apple green shimmer, I put that right into the inner corner of my eyelid and then blended that back in with that blue colour. And this is one of the brightest, boldest makeup looks that I've ever done, and I really do like the way that it's turning out, guys. Then going in with the Makeup Revolution 5D Lash Power Mascara, their new one. I've just put a little coating on my top lash. Then I'm going to throw on some lashes and do the rest of my base makeup, and then jump back on and finish off the rest of this eye look. So now that I've completed the rest of my base, I'm going to jump back in with that purple colour and put that all over my bottom lash line and blend it out. Just kind of connect it to the end of the eye also, so that it all combines together nicely. Then I'm going to go in with the MAC black eyeliner and just put some of that, just the smallest amount, in my waterline. This is so pigmented, it's really good quality guys, and I can tell you it doesn't smudge. Then going into that baby blue shimmer colour, I am going to put that in my inner corners for an inner corner highlight. Guys, from the first time I've started doing inner corner highlight, I'm addicted. Every makeup look now has an inner corner highlight. I think it just ties in the whole look together. Right, now going into that goldish shade of the highlight part of the palette, I put that on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. But it being really gold, I'm kind of like the icy colour, so I then go into the top colour, the icy white colour, and go over it, and it really did stand out, blended perfectly. It was really nice. And I do believe later on I do go back into that icy white colour and put it on my Cupid's bow also. So yeah. Now going into the blush part of the palette, I go for that bottom reddish orangey shade, and it worked a treat. It really is kind of pigmented guys. It's not the best blush that I've seen obviously, but it was really good and it stood out, and it just, yeah, I did like this palette. It's not bad. Now going in with my MAC Fix Plus spray, I then sprayed it all over my face just to set everything, have it all melt together. Then going in with my brown P. Louise lip liner, I line my lips with it, and this is the first lip liner that I've used from P. Louise. I do have others, but I just haven't gotten around to using them yet, and yeah, absolute quality. Now I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. double-sided lipstick. I think I got this free guys. I'm not actually sure what it's called, but I will definitely name it down below in the description box. But this is like the perfect nude. This is my favorite nude lipstick, and then I believe I go back into that highlighter palette and just highlight my Cupid's bow. And this is me just giving you a close-up of the eye look and just making sure that everything is done properly. And if there's any mistakes, I just quickly go over it and correct it. But yeah, this is the finished look, guys. Right guys, so as you can see, this is the finished look. I thought I would jump back on, as I usually do, and tell you my final thoughts on this palette and round up the video. Right, so as I said earlier, I am doing the Little Mermaid. I absolutely love the way this looks, the little picture on the front. And what can I say? Here are all the beautiful colours. Right, so unlike some of the let me start again. Unlike some of the other palettes, I actually really liked this palette. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it still is crumbly, but this palette wasn't chalky. The colours definitely did show up with a little bit of help. And yeah, I just love the colour story. I was able to use the blush. I used this one, as you would have seen, and the highlighter, I used this one, which was a beautiful gold colour. It wasn't like chalky, and it definitely had the shimmer with it, but because I'm not really a massive gold fan, I'm kind of like on the cool side, I decided to go over the top with this colour. Absolutely stunning. Look at it. Oh, it's not picking up. All right, and this is the gold. Yeah, so complete opposite to some of the other palettes. So if you ask me the question, would I purchase this palette again? Yes, I most definitely would. It's definitely worth it. And if you ask me, would I use this palette again? Yes, I definitely would. I don't understand why they can't all be on this kind of level, you know? Please feel free to drop a comment below if you've used this palette or any of the other Disney palettes and what you thought of them. I'm interested to know. And also whether or not you like this eye look. Right, you're going to be seeing that I am going to be dabbling in more bright colours, taking myself out of my comfort zone. And yeah, I absolutely love the blend on this. I like the way it turned out. Right, so if you made it this far into the video, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you. And if I could ask you to hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already done so, and then click on the little notification bell beside it, and then click all so you never miss another upload from me. And while you're down there, if I could ask you to please hit the thumbs up button. It really does help me and my channel out, and I really do appreciate it. Right guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's video, and until next time, have a beautifully blessed day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.